January 2nd, 2023. The dunes are pristine once again, scrubbed of all the tire tracks with the high winds of yesterday. But that wasn't the case a couple of days ago. A bit of a backstory here. The Algodones or Imperial sand dunes get tremendously busy every long weekend, but the busiest weekend is over New Year's. They start arriving probably 3 days before New Year's, and they're coming from everywhere. It's a huge party. It lasts all night, all day, for several days. So let's go and check out some of the more popular spots. First spot is the intersection of Interstate 8 and Ogilvie Road. It's a little hard to see. I'm taking these drone shots from quite a ways back, but there's probably more people here than what you can see. And most of the time, there's absolutely no one here except for the long weekends. Our next stop will be Gordon's Well. We have to go along by the canal here, the All-American Canal. It's a little bit lumpy in places, but we can manage okay. Right close to Interstate 8, the sand dunes encroach on Interstate 8 all the time. They have the sand plows that have to go along after every windstorm and push the sand back off the highway. We're going to, this is a Gray's Well. It's a little ways, a couple of miles before we get to Gordon's Well. These are the people that go on the south side of the interstate, between the interstate and the Mexican border. We're approaching Gordon's Well right now. This is probably the second largest gathering area on the dunes, other than Klamath, which is the biggest one. There is a big storage yard here where people can store their RVs and pick them up and move them out to the dunes when they get a chance to come and play. Had to swing by the local bar, just wanted to see how busy it was, and it's really not very busy, but then again it's only 11 o'clock in the morning, and that's Arizona time, so it's really only 10 o'clock in the morning California time, so it's kind of surprising how many people are here already. I can just imagine what it's going to be like a little bit later. And now on past Competition Hill. Lots of people hanging out here just to see who can make it up to the top and who doesn't, and who comes back down in pieces. And we are kind of heading from here, we're headed to Camp Trump. And then from Camp Trump, it's onward to Klamath. Coming into Camp Trump, I was a little surprised at the number of people here, or lack of number of people here. There really wasn't that many. I was going to get the drone out, but decided not to because I didn't think it would be worthwhile. So we'll just continue on through here and continue on up the road towards Klamath. This is the mecca for people out here with their sand toys. This is Klamath. It's a huge area. I probably am only going to capture maybe a quarter of it. I just can't get to the other side. It's just too far, and with all the idiots out here, I really don't want to go any further inland, so to speak. Well, I'm heading for home. This gets a little bit uncomfortable because there are no rules out here, no speed limits, and as you can see, I'm getting passed left, right, and center. Plus the fact that every time they go by, I've got a mouthful of sand and dust, and I hate all the grit in my mouth. Well, it has been an interesting day. About 150 kilometers on the clock so far. Time to head for home. Got about 10 miles to go, I guess. Getting pretty close to happy hour, so have to get home. See to Squeak, make sure that he has his soft food. He didn't get to appear on the video today, which is unfortunate. Maybe next time. So we're going to close this up. So we'll be back soon with another episode of Squeak's Travels.